Even if I earn 10 million naira, you see that your money, you dey sweet pass my 10 million naira, because it gives us this sense of security or this sense of pride that yes, my man is a provider.
Romance itself is a fling, so it takes something to sustain it, and finance is majorly what it takes.
There are sometimes a man is down based on running one or two projects in the house, and the woman knows that the man has done a lot. She can as well provide for the house.
There are a lot of relationships now that are still like over 20 years. It started without finance.
The flowers, the gifts, the outings, those things cost money.
Are we not going to get to where they don't have anything, but there is still romance? They are still doing lovey inside probably a counter.
Marriage is for companionship. It's not just a burden on somebody.
On this episode of The Sign with Abiola, we delve into one of the biggest factors that often creates tension between couples and fiancés: finance. Can there truly be romance without finance? These and more are the hard questions many people avoid, but today we're having the conversation. Stay with us.
I don't think there can be romance without finance, because actually what seems like romance needs financing. So it will not be sweet if there is no finance. So at the end of the day, there cannot be romance without finance. But we tend to lie to ourselves, as the girl may want to let you know that, okay, she likes you just for you, but just try and not give her, don't impute finance into it. You see that it will go sour. So for me, there's no romance without finance. I feel if there is love between the individuals being talked about, then it should not be a problem where the money comes from or from whom it comes from. The man does his part, the woman does her part. Do you get? I feel there are sometimes a man is down based on running one or two projects in the house, and the woman knows that the man has done a lot. She can as well provide for the house without thinking the man is hiding his finance or something. A joint account in Nigeria, no. In Nigeria, no, because as a man, there are some things you need to take care of. You get, and mind you, your wife, though she's your better half, there are some things she's not supposed to know. If you want to help a family member, for example, and you have the finance, your wife might tend to kick against it. So it's better she does not even know. So if it's a joint account, it will cause problems.
Without finance, what kind of finance are we talking about? Is it enough money or an average money? Is it that the guy is totally broke, like poor? Enough money. If the guy has enough money, of course there can be a romance. If in a situation whereby the guy has sufficient money for at least for basic things, for basic amenities, why won't there be romance? There are a lot of relationships now that are still like over 20 years. It started without finance and it's still strong. So it actually depends on the couples, you understand, and it depends on each and everyone belief. You get my point? So some persons, they grew up knowing that my partner must be financially, especially for the female version, must be financially stable or financially rich. You understand? So for me, I actually believe that it depends on the both of them. It depends on the partner. You get my point? Because even this one I say, is there romance without money? Are we not going to get to where they don't have anything, but there is still romance? they are still doing lovey inside probably a counter. So it actually depends on the person. And besides, just know that everybody have their type. No matter how low the type is or the class, everybody has their class. You understand? A broke man will still meet a girl that is willing to stay with him, no matter no matter if the person is any zero. But for me personally, I will always advise, go and make the money before you think about the romance. You understand? Because romance can, there must be a product of your romance. So when the product come into the picture, how are you going to feed your product? How are you going to care for your product? You understand?
Well, yes, it can be, but it is going to be short-lived. As a matter of fact, that romance will be a fling. Romance itself is a fling, so it takes something to sustain it, and finance is majorly what it takes. The flowers, the gifts, the outings, those things cost money. Understand? So when the initial fling can come, but if it is not properly financed, it will be short-lived.
You don't need finance that much for romance. You understand? Like I'm saying that in relationship aspect now, love actually relationship work without finance. If the genders, the male and the female, are ready to be in a relationship for that, it's not need for finance, but there should be finance in it also.
Actually, I'll say no. I'll say no. If should I say partially it's a yes and partially it's a no. Let me say why it is a yes and why it is a no. For example, I met a guy last this week currently. So he was not telling me that if he is going to build his own relationship, his own foundation would first of all be without a finance. He's not going to be a type of guy that keep pampering a girl with money. So I think the relationship should just start with a romance, a love. Building a relationship that starts with love, it's kind of grows stronger. Now, when I say it's actually a no, I mean you can't be in a relationship where you not be able to do or you not be able to support each other. You can't say, "Oh, girl, I sent you something, guy, I sent you something." That's not really nice. Even though if you are building a relationship that is starting with a love, your foundation is love, I think that finance should still be there. And it's not like you depending on a guy every time for money. You to have to get up, do something that will also bring a source of income for you.
Well, who is a lady in a home? It's supposed to be a helpmate. If in the first scenario you have the woman earning more, the structure is already tilted. It's not going to be a normal home, because that kind of balance, a woman cannot really handle that kind of control in a relationship. When a woman has money, naturally, she doesn't have need for a man. So in that case, even if the man wants to, eventually there will still be a crack, because outside financial bill, there are other kind of control that the man needs to have to get stability. And when the man is not getting that kind of control, it makes the house to be dysfunctional. So when a woman has money, the natural order is that a man takes care of a woman. So if that order is tilted and the woman has start having money, eventually, now people think that when a man says that a man becomes insecure when his wife started getting money, people say that the man is insecure, all manners of things, but it's not true. It is the basic structure in every situation. 90% of situation whereby a woman has more money more than a man, there's always crisis. So you become naive to think that you can cope. It's not possible. So in that case, the balance is not going to be. It's still going to be a fling. It's not sustainable. Is the provision goes beyond finance? You understand? Well, I wouldn't want to say that aside provision, the man has other responsibility, but provision is what gives him that masculinity. You understand? So when he's not providing for his family, you are denying him of his masculinity. He's no longer becoming a man, and he can't survive that kind of space.
For me, it actually depends on the couples. You understand? It depends on the agreement made by the both of them. Because there's a saying that what works for Mr. A might not work for Mr. B. It happens like that. So I believe that if there is an agreement that okay, we should share the thing 50-50, who am I to say in that situation? But personally, if it's my own opinion, personally my for my own opinion, if probably is me with my partner that has that kind of financial burden, there will be an agreement. You get my point? I'm not going to sit back and work in place of him. You get my point? So of course maybe in that short period of time he might be short of finance, or maybe there is something he's working on which I have to shoulder for him. I might say okay, I might agree for that particular period of time, but not forever. Because first of all, even in the Bible, as it was even said that the responsibility of a man is to be a provider.
Romance without finance is not possible. These Jay-Z people that we have nowadays, if it's our forefathers, you just tell them that I will give you 1 acre of land to farm, they will be happy and they will do romance, have children everywhere, even born. But nowadays, you tell a woman that I will give you 10,000, sit down and money, don't come near me, oh, this place is locked up. So they cannot be romance if there is no finance. God bless you.
For the now, I don't think so. I don't believe in it right now. This contemporary Nigeria story, it's not possible because nowadays, according to the Benin, they say, what simply means that the wood you see in your time, that's what you use to set fire. So what is going on right now? It's not because the children wants to be like that. It's what they met, the precedents. My own idea of marriage, whether the man earns more than the woman or not, the financial burden should be shared. Because the children are for the both of them. The children is from the woman. And going by that, it's a chance that the man is not even the father of the children, but there's no chance that the woman is not the father of the children because she bettered them. I read the Bible a lot. To my own understanding or what I've seen in the Bible, when the Bible said the man provides for the house, they didn't just categorically say the man, because in the Bible you see where they say the woman made garment for the children and for the husband. This nowadays they shift everything to the man. They say the man provide for the man. What they actually say there, what I mean is the man should be protective of his family. That's the number one provision. Then what he has, he bring the woman too. Will bring. In the Bible, you see women making oil now. Olive oil, go to wine press, go to the farm where they are harvesting Baileys and the rest. Harvest the ears to support the home. Not solely a man's thing. I think people should go down and read their Bibles very well.
From my own perspective now, if they both earn equally, okay, the man should not take all the burden. That's not nice. They should at least share to some extent, even if it's not equally. The man can take a larger part, while the woman can still at least be able to do something. Marriage is for companionship, it's not just a burden on somebody.
No, he should not take everything, but he should take more than what the woman will bring. But the woman is supposed to also bring something. But as a man, you are the one supposed to be responsible of most of the bills in a family. That's just it.
Yes, of course it goes beyond financially. You understand? But we are talking about the financial aspects now. So I believe the man should of course carry out his responsibility just as I'm carrying out my responsibility. So I am not supposed to be there to help him shoulder it all over forever. Of course, if probably he's facing a dire situation and he wants me to come into place for him, I will. But I will not be in a situation to make my man lazy to an extent he will not say we should share it 50-50. Because me I no dey first start 50-50 relationship. Even if I earn 10 million naira, you see that your money e dey sweet pass my 10 million naira. You understand? Because it gives us this sense of security or this sense of pride that yes, my man is a provider.
Depending on how the relationship is. You see, let me tell you something now. There are different types of girls. There are girls that are in for money. There are girls that are in just for love. And there are girls that are in just because they want to have that truth and adventure. If a guy truly loves you, or a guy truly loves you, they're not there for the money aspect. Obviously, yes, we need money for our daily lives, not sure of us. Like we need money for to eat. Without money, you will not be able to eat. Without money, but there are some relationships that are built mostly on finance, mostly on money, and there are some that are just there like we work it together. Yes, now we work it together. From the bottom, we start somewhere. We'll get somewhere. I just want to say that I was there when we started saying that I was there when he had nothing and all those things. Relationship will work with or without the finance. It's all depending on the kind of person you are with, the kind of partner you have with you. The financial body should be shared equally. But as me as a person, I'm a man of pride. Yeah. I prefer my own to be like more. The little things that you can have with each other, but I prefer my own like as the head of the house. I should be the one to I should be the one to do most of the things, majority of the things in the house. That to show that yes, I'm a man. Because most women now, when they feel that okay, the same amount is bringing, the same amount that's bringing, that is where she finishes to come. So then, depending on the kind of girls, women that have sense actually, sure.